Lynch has many films in the Criterion Collection, more recently the edition in 4K of Lost Highway. Now we have another long-awaited film of his, and that's Inland Empire from 2006. Now this is a standard Blu-ray release and not another 4K, so why is this? Well, the main reason is to do with the use of the camera and a choice that Lynch made at the time. Inland Empire is the first Lynch feature to be completely shot in digital video, and it was shot in standard definition with a handheld Sony DSR PD-150 by Lynch himself. It was a high-end piece of equipment in the early 2000s, but one far less powerful than most camera phones are today. And when the film was released in 2006, its grainy standard definition imagery looked unsettling on the big screen, like security footage captured from inside a nightmare. Now, the newer 4K remaster is more legible, though not entirely lacking the eerie crispiness that comes with digital video. Lynch supervised the entire process himself, and that required using artificial intelligence software and manually cleaning up a lot of the garbled images that resulted. But in the end, Criterion have chosen to master it onto Blu-ray only to reduce the graininess of the image, despite the fact Lynch himself had supervised the 4K restoration. Nikki, Laura Dern, an actress, takes on a role in a new film, and because her husband Peter J. Lucas, is very jealous, her co-star Devon, Justin Theroux, gets a warning not to make any romantic overtures, especially since the characters they play are having an affair in the film. Both actors learn that the project is a remake of an unfinished film in which the stars were murdered. Now, although the film jumps through time and between multiple planes of reality over its 3-hour runtime, it's of course subject to various interpretations, like most Lynch films are, and the basic story is not as confusing as it first seems. In late 19th century or early 20th century Poland, a woman known only as the Lost Girl cheated on her controlling, physically abusive husband, credited only in the film as Phantom. Now, her lover was also married, and his wife jealously murdered him with a screwdriver and then killed herself. Now, the Phantom either created a curse or, more likely, commandeered an existing curse found in an old gypsy folk tale to punish his cheating wife and take his misery out on the world. The Lost Girl was imprisoned in limbo, depicted as a hotel room, forced to watch the suffering her infidelity had caused on TV. Meanwhile, her lover was forced by the Phantom to be continually reincarnated and to relive the story from the Phantom's perspective, as the betrayed husband. Now, much of the project was shot in Lodz in Poland, with local actors such as Karolina Kruska, Krzysztof Maczak and Leon Nemeczek, Piotr Andrzejewski, and artists of the local circus Cyrk Zalewski. Some videography was also done in Los Angeles, and in 2006, Lynch returned to Poland to complete filming. Lynch financed much of the production from his own resources, with longtime artistic collaborator and ex-wife Mary Sweeney producing. The film was also partially financed by the French production company Studio Canal, which had provided funding for 3 of Lynch's previous films. Studio Canal wanted to enter the film in the 2006 Cannes Film Festival, but instead it premiered at Italy's Venice Film Festival on the 6th of September 2006, where David Lynch also received the Golden Lion Lifetime Achievement Award for his contributions to the art of cinema. The film premiered in the United States on the 8th of October 2006 at the New York Film Festival, and the cast includes Laura Dern as Nikki Grace or Sue Blue, Jeremy Irons as Kingsley Stewart, Justin Theroux as Devon Burke or Billy Side, Harry Dean Stanton as Freddie Hard, Julia Ormond as Doris Side, Diane Ladd as Marilyn Levins, Peter J. Lucas as Piotr Kroll Smithy, Grace Zabriskie as Visitor Number 1, Mary Steenburgen as Visitor Number 2, Karolina Kruska as Lost Girl, Krzysztof Maczak as Phantom, Ian Abercrombie as Henry, the butler, Nay as the street woman, Terry Crews as the street man, and William H. Macy as the announcer. And the features on the Blu-ray consist of new HD digital master made from the 4K restoration supervised by director David Lynch, with 5.1 surround DTS master audio and compressed stereo soundtracks, newly remastered by Lynch and the original recording mixers Dean Hurley and Ron Eng. 2 Films from 2007, Lynch 1 and Lynch 2, by Black and White, the makers of David Lynch, The Art Life. New conversation between actors Laura Dern and Cal MacLachlan. More Things That Happened, 75 minutes of extra scenes, very generous. Ballerina, a 2007 short film by Lynch. Reading by Lynch of excerpts from Room to Dream, his 2018 book, with the critic Christine McKenna. A trailer for the film, and excerpts from Richard A. Barney's book, David Lynch Interviews. And new cover art is based on an original theatrical poster for the film. Featuring a tour de force performance from Lynch regular Laura Dern as an actor on the edge, this labyrinthine dream factory nightmare tumbles down an endless series of unfathomably interconnected rabbit holes as it takes viewers on an hallucinatory odyssey into the deepest realms of the unconscious mind. It's a very long running time of 180 minutes. Inland Empire releases on Blu-ray in the collection as Spine 1175 in the US only on Tuesday the 21st of March.